Hey everyone, Oz here and welcome back to Encrypted. So last episode we got a little bit of the new Manacraft stuff underway and we got pressure building up in here quite well. This does have the security thing on it. It will vent when it needs to. What we need to do though, to get to our next thing, which is making all these machines, I am going to need to be able to do finished PCBs. So what I'd like to do would be the etching tank. So let's make an etching tank and we'll see how far we get. Otherwise I'm going to have to put some etching acid in world, and that may still be an issue, but let's see what we can do here. So etching tank requires all this stuff. It requires that. We can make a small fluid tank. And then we need some reinforced brick slab. Oh, do I not have any reinforced brick left? Got reinforced stone. Let's make a couple more of them. I need some slabs. And then what? What's brick walls? Really? Just to be difficult, right? Okay. So that should be enough to make an etching tank. Fill this with etching acid and insert empty PCBs which have been exposed in a UV light box. So I need to make a UV light box. So let's get rid of the etching tank. So we'll go down here. I thought I had UV up there, but UV light box. It's going to require some redstone lamps and a PCB blueprint. So I'm actually going to have to buy this one, which is fine. We need to make a couple of redstone lamps. So 1, 2, 3. And then that button, eShop, the blueprint is 8 crypto. I don't have any room. Of course not. Of course not. That. And that's the PCB blueprint. B. Excuse me. Cool. Let's put them away and then let's pick up this and put it away. Okay, so we've got our UV light box. So we've got the etching tank, we've got the UV light box. Let's get, that's okay. Let's head downstairs and that may go bang. I might need a couple of security upgrades, so let's do that now. Security. I'm going to need a couple more of these, which means I need a couple more of these. So 1, 2 for the 2 machines. One, 2, and then 1, 2. Awesome. I don't want things to blow up. You know, I'm spending all this stuff getting this to work, and last thing I want it is to blow up. So this will allow us to input the PCB to be looked at. So let me grab a PCB, because we do have these guys. Okay, so you'll be able to go in there, right? And it's on, and it will run. Cool. Using 2 milliliters per tick. Okay. I'm assuming it's working. Oh yeah, the little blue bar underneath is going. Item doesn't despawn. Etch success chance is currently 24%. So what I probably want is a hopper. I don't know if the wooden ones will work. Check it out. Do that. Don't think the wooden ones I can... Oh, you can. I was going to say, I didn't think I could open them. Let's see what this does. It should, once this is done, it should push it across, right? And then what we want to do is we want to have our etching tank. And it needs temperature. Why is heat? Okay. I've got heat here. Oh, let's turn into another egg. I see. So what I probably want in order for this guy to... Oh, turn into water too. Because what we did is we had packed ice and we had magma. Cool. That'll heat up again and start producing, generating 2 a tick. Cool. So what I might need to do is get a couple of block places there and then have a block breaker set for netherrack. So when it sees netherrack, it'll pick it up. And this one should just be able to keep trying until it goes to water, and then it'll be able to place a block in. But that's going to be its own issue, right? I mean, we've got this one. We're not in a bad place. But I do need to get heat into here. Now that's in Ishore. Does this not require air? No, it doesn't require air. It just requires heat. Can I put it here? That sounds a little funny. Yes, I can. Okay, so it's getting its heat. And it needs etching acid. So here's where we have a bit of fun. So etching acid, if you look in the book, so again, this one doesn't need this. That's cool. I'll keep the security upgrade for something else. If you look in the book, etching acid requires 2 rotten flesh, 2 gunpowder, 2 spider eyes. Now, I don't have mobs in this world, so I'm going to have to actually make those things. And if you look in my inventory here, I started looking at how I could do it. So rotten flesh, for example, we can get from a zombie head. Now, I have a couple of zombie heads, apparently. We got a couple, and we got a couple of zombie hearts. Right, so we get rotten flesh from that. So, not a problem. Gunpowder, not a problem either. That can be made using charcoal and niter and sulfur dust. The spider eyes, on the other hand, we're going to need chitin and beta carotene. So, problem I've got at the moment is that all my oxygen stuff is being pumped into here, isn't it? Yeah, so let's turn you off. We've got the carbon one turned off. But let's get some water. A couple of stacks of water. Let's pop them in here. Get a little bit more oxygen. Cool. And then the other thing that I want to get, and I found that last time I was putting the coal in and I was getting graphite or whatever it was. I found that if you put just mini coal in, it just goes straight carbon. So it's 1 for 1. So it's still about the same output because pretty sure you get 8 to 1. Yeah. So it's the same amount. It's just 1 process instead of 2, which is a lot better setup. So I've got plenty of chitin, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, by the way. Correct me if I'm wrong. Getting a lot of that, like a lot of it. And its recipe, there's a lot of stuff here. I could probably do with like dumping a little bit of that through the process too. The beta carotene, beta carotene, however you want to say it, depending on where you live in the world, is 40 carbon, 56 hydrogen. I can go, let's get rid of you. That's one lot. Let's put the hopper away. And then I do the same thing again, and cool. So if I come up here, you know, I don't want to reset the recipe. Okay, so if I want cool. That just used the ones and it made what I needed. So I want spider eye now. There we go. Spider eyes created. Just one, because I need the other beta carotene. One. Only make one. Interesting. Did ask for two. So I need another one. Maybe it's caught upstairs somewhere. Let's run up. Oh, it's gone. Go over here and pop in the Python. We're going to get some outputs from that. Let's just do that. Cool. Is it like caught up in here? Yeah, maybe it was for a second there. Right. Popping down. Can I have that, please? Yes. Excellent. Cool. So we got spider. There's one spider eye. And as I said, you need two. So recipe. Good. And then I think you need a bucket. Let's grab the bucket. And the other spider eye. Nice. Hop downstairs. Now, again. Bucket, rotten flesh, gunpowder, spider eye. I can't open that. So, bucket. Two of them. Two of them. Now that should give us etching acid. Excuse me. As long as the doors open up. You are at 94. That has destroyed that heat already. Okay. And do I have a block breaker? Block. Breaker? Oh, come on. Goodness me. Put a space in it. Need a couple of these. Iron shovel. Alright, pick. Okay, so there's a block breaker. And I want placer. Factory block breaker. I think I'm going to have to go with this one. I can rotate it. Oh, I want some of this. Alright. You haven't got the bucket in there yet? No. Are you doing it? Because I put the bucket in, it should go in. Provide at least 1 bar of pressure. bucket in there. Why? Cool. Let's break this. And I put you there. Don't have a configurator, do I? I do. No, that doesn't require a configurator. It requires a. What's the industrial foregoing wrench? Can I not? Why do you keep doing that? Hammer? Have like. Maybe I can rotate it. Yep. Okay, if I open this up, can I put a filter in? Filter. How do you filter an industrial foregoing? At industrial. These are add-on range things. Cool. I don't know. Surely I can put a filter on this thing. But I only want it to break. No, it's just picking that up. Alright, now I'm confused. Maybe you're not what I need. So you've moved across, that's cool. And you're doing nothing. Why are you doing nothing? Can I not put 4 items in there because it's too small? Okay. I need to look into this. Pressure chamber. Yep. 4x4, 2 valves, 2 interfaces. Oh, I don't need 2 interfaces, but whatever. If the interface seems to get stuck, it's just waiting for more pressure to build. No, well. Never had a limit to the amount that you put in there. Should take that bucket. Part of me wants to break it and throw the bucket in there and see what happens. But I know I'll lose pressure, but like I don't understand why that wouldn't work. Anyway, I'll let that go. It'll have to build back up with pressure. Surely there's another block breaker. or whatever it's called. All block breaker. I just want something that's filterable, right? All right, let me have a look and I'll be back. All right, two things I derped. It's a bucket of molten plastic I require to put in there. And the other thing, here we go. Constructor and deconstruct or destructor from refined storage can do what I want. This one's set to place magma blocks. This one's set to only pick up netherrack. So it'll sit there when that dies off. I mean, this thing's getting temperature, which is nice. When that dies off, it will produce what it needs. So, cool. It'll place a new one in there. All right, so I need molten plastic. So there's a couple of ways I can get molten plastic, and I was just looking it up. Molten plastic here from Pneumaticraft. We could use the thermopneumatic processing plant from like LPG, etc., but we've already got plastic. So what I can do is I can melt down somehow 1,000 degrees, 1,000 degrees. So we can melt down in like the seared melter. Should be hiding around the back here. Put some iron in it, but like I could put some plastic in here. We can pop the thing into there. Yes. Okay, let's get rid of the iron that's in there. Part of me just wants to void it. It's voided. Cool. Assuming I got coal in? Or did it void the... Oh no, it's in there. Alright, let's grab some plastic. And see if we can get this to work. Plastic. Can I have like... Oh no, let's get 2 of them. Okay. There's the plastic sheets. If I pop in here, 1 of them. Not enough to heat. Okay, so what I need to do is get a lava tank. One of these. Seared tank. Seared ingot tank. No, it's just seared tank. Seared fuel tank. Oh, I need a couple more seed bricks. Can I get some gravel? Really? Gravel? Gravel's a thing? Tell me that gravel... Okay, let me put the exporter away. Can I have some cobble? Some gravel. Oh, that's where our gravel is. Okay. Oh, the drawer's probably full. Gravel doesn't... There's no gravel in there. Are you not moving gravel? Extract? Oh. I see. I broke this the other day because this wasn't working properly and I think I just derped it up. So this one needs to be an insert and we need to put like gravel in there. And then whatever else it's currently got sitting in it, which is potentially sand. I don't know why there's beetroot seeds in there, but that's beside the point. Let's do that as well. So you can put sand too. Cool. I'll take the beetroot seeds out of there. That's fine. Okay. Right. Grout. Grout. Should be enough. Yep. Steered tank. That was me sneezing again. Goodness. Good thing I can hit that, hit the old mute button on the microphone, otherwise you guys would have no ears left. At all. Okay, can I pop that out of there? Can I pop you in there? Yeah. You like, just Go in there for that. Can I have the buckets? Good, I need some lava. Right. Okay, if I put a bucket in there, this should melt down. What? No, 100 millibuckets. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to need another 8 plastic. Okay, plastic. And I have 8 of these. But then I also want to grab some of this. Just want to see if this makes a difference. Or maybe I'll just do a uses for it. So uses for you. Same thing. So I don't actually need to convert into this. It will work the same. Work exactly the same. I'll prove that. I'll just pop one in there and then fill the rest up with that. We're at half a bucket. And that should be a bucket of molten plastic. Right, and if I go, I could do that. Oh, it needs to be in a table, doesn't it? Table, weird, in, out. Have that and that. One spout. Them. All this to make etching acid. Oh yeah, so there's the bucket of molten plastic. So I need 2 spider eye, 2 rotten flesh, 2 gunpowder, and a bucket of molten plastic. Let's see if this actually does this now. Not sure why it needs to be molten plastic. It's acid. I mean, honestly. Come on. What do you think? The last item. Eee. And it's done. So now up in the system, got a bucket of etching acid. Now I don't know how much of this will get used. Need to put it in there. And we've got 3 empty PCBs here. And we'll see. We've got the 3. They're all etching at about the same amount. They've got heat. Takes 120 seconds. And it uses 0.05 millibuckets a second. Is that just in general? So if I had a whole bunch of PCBs in there, I'd be okay. Because I need quite a few. So if we look at, I need 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 3 going now. So let's get another PCB up and running. You know what? Let's get 6 of them. Cool. And if I don't have to make tons of etching acid, I won't. You know, it's not the end of the earth. This, oh, it's used up the water now. Wow. Okay, so I need to work on what I'm going to do there. I'll probably do a similar setup maybe, or... So if I want to keep it, it's not doing much. Still going up. Did you make your... Yes, you did. Grab my PCBs. We've got 6. Again, I need to drop it into here. This will use 2 milliliters of tick. This guy's producing... And you know, it's probably... I mean, this is just a bit of a waste of time. It's free, but the amount of charcoal I've got... Free's like, you know, relative, to be honest. Like, with this farm that Chilled set up, I think we're good. It burns through it pretty quick. Don't get me wrong. We are using it to power the base. But if I look in here, we have 354 stacks of charcoal. Right. Let's put it that way. Okay, so that's doing its thing. This is doing its thing. We have 3 unassembled PCBs. We used 4 millibuckets. So these guys now, that's just the recipe that I've got here. If I head upstairs, actually hit the thing, head upstairs, and pop this open and put that in there, and then put these in here, and I ask for PCB. Finished. 3. Start. Done. So again, if I want to make an assembly controller, I think that's the one. What can I buy? Let me really quickly check that one. No, I need the whole lot. So if I make an assembly controller, there you go. And now I would need to make whatever that was. Red stained glass. Done. So yeah, I just need a few more of the circuit boards. And we're laughing. Assembly platform. Oh, I need one of them too. I need one more PCB. I ordered 6, didn't I? I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll get those other ones crafting in between episodes because I'm pretty sure I'm at the wrapping up point. These guys are going to take a little while to run through here. I could probably work on getting speed upgrades, maybe? Max 10. But we'll work it out. This will do its thing. This is doing its thing. This will vent when it gets too high. I think we're good. I think we are good. So that was our second episode. Why are you not eating for me? I don't want to, or whatever. Yeah, second episode with, you know, Pneumaticraft. I didn't get much more done except for just setting up some of the PCB stuff. I'd like to automate this part so that potentially we just... Honestly, the exporter I had in my thing earlier was probably all I need, and an importer on this side, so that, you know, we'll get them automated. It'll just export whenever there is one, not needing the hopper, so to speak. And then an importer. I'll just craft up an importer. Oh, that was quick. And I've got cables. Nice. So simple import this side, Maybe just an export to there. Cool. So once it's done, it'll kick out this side and it'll go back into the system. And I can just set this one up here with empty PCB. And it's got 4 in there. If I go and pop this here, we should come back downstairs. It should have 5. Yes. All right, so that bit's automated. So soon I'll be able to go, I want PCBs, and it'll just go straight through and they'll etch. And then if we can make it so that it automatically puts the output from here into here with another couple of these. Perfect. See, look, hey, look at that go. And then I'll just need to come up with a way of making some more etching acid, but I feel like I won't need, maybe I'll need a few more, but we then, next episode, we'll need to go through the whole assembly control of this setup. And I'll probably end up running a second separate pressure system for that. Put it over that side. All right, until then, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I'm going to screenshot this conglomeration here. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks, everyone. See you later.